Hello, everybody. This is Kurt with the Nick and Kurt Experience. I'm here with none other than Nick. Say hello, Nick.
Hello.
And we're playing some Warframe today. Our plan today, I believe, is going to be doing Tower 1 Survival in an attempt to get another Volt Prime piece.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, today it's prime time. Okay, but yes, that's our plan. If you noticed, a lot of the stuff we've been building the past couple days, I don't know if we talked about it too much. We got a lot of parts specifically for Nyx Prime, Cindo Prime, and Primerson. You can't forget Mr. Prime over on the Prime land.
No, not at all.
You know, we have a lot of stuff that we're going to be using new, so this Tower 1 Survival is going to be a good way to level it as well. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and see if we can maybe get a Volt Prime part. The helmet seems to be the easiest thing to get.
Oh yeah, and the systems. Wait, the chassis or the blueprint are probably the hardest to get.
It seems like, and even though it shouldn't be that hard because it's only Tower 3 Survival you can get them from, but for the chassis anyway. But
yeah, the system or the this is for the systems. Believe it or not, you can get the systems on Tower 1 Survival if you didn't know.
Yep,
and,
but it's hard to get though.
Yeah, it's a rare. I don't want to say drop, but it's a rare
Thingy.
reward.
That's
the
rare
word
thingy.
I was looking for. It is a rare thingy.
I don't know how I'm
Right.
doing this. I don't need to.
And I am also using the Dex Dakra.
Dex
the gift
Dakra.
from the Lotus.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary, anybody.
Happy anniversary! Warframe anniversary. Queers. Just kidding.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, and you get max energy from those balls, the death orbs.
Yeah, we're Prime.
Yep.
Bruh.
I forgot. Okay.
Bruh, really? Bruh? Come on, bruh. Bruh. Hey, you didn't tell me about vacuum over here. I just
Oh,
got vacuum.
I'm sorry. Didn't
Oh, yeah.
necessary.
We just built Comac, by the way, so I'm just testing it out, seeing it is before I put a potato in it to see if I actually care to keep it.
And
It's an
I am-
automatic.
It is.
I mean, like it says, there's like a charge up time, essentially, quote unquote. And by charge up time, it's like, you hold the trigger and it starts shooting faster and faster the longer you hold the button down. It's pretty cool. I like it so far.
And I'm using the Lex Prime, actually. I finally got the last part of that, so I built it. I was like, why not?
Yep.
Do it, laser. Here.
Yep, but yeah, essentially we're just leveling stuff and showing you guys how we typically do survivals like this. Actually, the easiest way for us to do survivals, I've talked about it before, is you just get melees, you get a Valkyrie, and you get a Loki or a Rhino Prime, depending, or Rhino,
Volt.
anyway. Or Volt. Any of those will work, but generally Valkyrie is one of the most entertaining ones, for sure. So for the higher up level ones, you just get that, and you get, especially for like an infested mission, you make sure you have something with high slash, which is a lot of melee weapons, but something with a really fast attack speed and really powerful. And then you just run through, and you get Valkyrie to start spamming out her speed boosts for melee, and you guys just run around room to room and melee everything that spawns.
Everything.
Yep, make sure that your character's fast. That's the other reason why you'd want to use a Volt, a Rhino, or a Loki, because all of them are very, very fast. And the faster your Warframe is, the better you'll actually be at doing it. Because you have to move from enemy to enemy faster than you normally would need to, otherwise you won't be able to get enough life support to drop.
Yeah, because if you're just shooting them, then you can obviously aim and shoot at them. But when you're just melee, what is? Oh, that's your. That's your.
Pay
Kubro.
attention.
That's your Kubro. I was like,
Yes,
there's
it is.
something weird over there. Yeah, if you're shooting them, then obviously you don't have to be right up next to them and stuff. But if you're just doing melee, which is best on infestation and stuff,
Oh yeah, because they come to you.
they, yeah, just swarm at you, and it's awesome. But in missions like this, we tried doing melee, and it's in the later levels it works sometimes, but only if you can kill them fast enough.
Yeah, which we can't because we're too slow with Nyx right now because we don't have any of the rush or anything on. We're still
And
leveling her.
also, we're both leveling melee weapons, so they don't kill them fast enough.
Well, mine does now. Mine one-shots everything now, but
Well, at this level, right now.
No, yeah. So I'm saying like that's fine, but I'm just too slow to get to everything in time to keep getting them to drop life support fast. So, but basically that's what you do. You just, it's really easy to do survival missions, especially, I mean, I know everybody already knows where to get it, but Nova Prime systems, we've been making pretty good bank on collecting those and selling them off on the trade. And it's a very, very easy survival to do, especially if you're using a Valkyrie and a Rhino Prime. That's all you need to do that.
Because the tankiness. That's another reason you want to bring Valkyrie on survival missions, is because if you're a duration build, then you can stay invincible. Mine lasts for well over a minute.
Yep.
So if Kurt goes down, I just use my invincibility, and then I can pick him up in the middle of everything, and then he has to worry about everything when he's up.
Yep. And usually with Rhino Prime, that's a very rare occurrence for me to go down, unless if I get bombarded and like knocked down right when my iron skin comes off, which has happened once in a while. Sometimes I'd bring Loki to that though, because I'd forget, and that's where I'd go down pretty good, just because the poison.
Yeah,
that's the only problem.
That's why. What are they called? Tanky or Warframes are better usually.
A better choice, yeah. And a Tower 3 Exterminate. That's another thing you can get too, especially with these survivals that we do. You can get pretty good keys that a lot of people are looking for lately, just because of the drops they can give. Oh, hey, Power Throws over here.
Nice, I'm coming.
Specifically speaking, though, the those Tower 3 Exterminates you can get some of the parts off of, so... I know everybody already knows this kind of stuff if you're already watching, like where to get some of these parts already, most of the primes, because you can just Google it, but I just figured I might as well say it, just in case somebody's watching this, like, oh, what can you get off that? I don't remember at the top of my head, because I know I don't remember everything off the top of my head.
Yeah.
We've just been looking for certain... No! Screw you!
Tower throw?
I'll mark it if you can't find it. Hold on.
I just don't know what side or anything it's on.
It's right here.
I see it.
Thanks. I didn't get the waypoint right.
It's alright.
Whoa, jeez.
I just grabbed it, so you can give her that whenever you want.
So far, Nick, the Comac's actually pretty good. I like the Comac, actually. It started off slow, just because, obviously, it doesn't do that much damage, but...
Yeah, well, it's unranked, so...
Yeah, but once it starts getting sped up and anything like that, it does it pretty good. I like it.
Good. I will check it out. Obviously, because I made it. You know that. They don't.
Yep.
Anyway, the only reason I'm not using it is because I just yesterday made the Lex Prime, so I've been trying to level it.
Yep. You said that earlier.
Yeah. But that's the only reason I'm not using mine.
Pro tip, if anybody has a really itchy ear while they're playing this, Nyx Prime's Absorb makes it easy for you to itch your ear.
Yep. Or Chaos is not as effective because they can still shoot you, but...
Yep. Oh, by the way, we also recommend, too, if you're doing any survival at all, whether it be really easy or not, like this, as you can tell, is really easy, but even if you're doing a very easy one, always bring something that's already max rank in terms of weaponry, because at some point you'll get to a point where, like, you're not killing quick enough, and then, ooh, I might go down. Yeah, I went down.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
I got distracted.
It's heavy. Oh, it's on there. Wait. Okay.
You'll get to a point where, like, you might get inundated with enemies, and some of your low-level stuff might not take them very easily. But see, like, I brought this, so I could just be like, you know, I wasn't actually aiming anything, otherwise I would look pretty stupid how bad my aim was, but you know what I mean.
What did that guy do?
I blew his face off.
The heavy literally just disappeared off my screen.
Yeah, I have a bolt thrower.
Here they are.
I nailed him to a wall. As you can see, though, this is all you need to do if things start getting a little bit hairy. You can just bring something really fast firing, really powerful, and you'll be fine.
Soma.
Oh, and I didn't really talk about it too, because we've been kind of trying to breed, quote unquote, even though breeding's not really the word I would use in this game. It's not really breeding. It's luck.
Hatching.
Yeah, we've been hatching. Because when you get to breeding, all you're doing for imprints is getting the color and stuff like that. I don't think size transfers over and stuff, but we've been breeding quote-unquote Kubros so far, and I just recently got a Roxa Kubro, which is one of the ones I wanted. I started with a Seneca, I got another Seneca twice, and now I have a Roxa. So I'm trying to level him before tonight when the time resets for the login reward. Because if you have a Kubro that you're leveling and you want to make another one, you'll like have another egg ready to go and stuff. If you make sure that you have your other Roxa, or not Roxa, your other Kubro in stasis before 6 p.m. or whatever time your new login reward will come, that'll count as one of those incubation days, one of the
2 incubation
maturation
days,
days, excuse me, one of the maturation days. Hey, Coiling Viper's over here.
Sweet.
I'm not sure. There it is. Yeah, but it'll count as one of your maturation days. So, like, say, like, if you incubated a Kubro, and you have just, like, the 15 platinum to rush it, which is what I'm going to do, which I usually don't use platinum for stuff like that, but in this case, I'm being impatient. You can rush that. Make sure that you have your Kubro ready, and if you do it before the time that the login reward is, your maturation day will be, you know, a couple hours compared to a full 24 if you waited for the very first reset. So it's a really good idea if you want to do it that way.
Yeah. If you don't know, the time it takes for the Kubro to get from hatched to a matured age is oh nice 2 logins. It's not a set amount of time. Like literally,
it's
if
2
you
logins.
hatch your Kubro right before the login reward, that'll count as 1 day.
Yep.
And then all you have to do is wait for a little while, and then it'll be there again the next day. And then you got 1 day. That's awesome.
Yep. 1 day and a couple hours. So that's just our general consensus, but like, so that's why I'm using my Kubro now. And the other reason why I'm using my Kubro is because the Roxa is fucking awesome. But if you couldn't tell, this is my luck with Kubros. I get the tall and lanky ones. That's the only kind I've gotten so far. I haven't gotten anything better. I want like a big, fat, beefy one, you know, so I could get the tiger skin out of the market, and that'd be pretty cool, I think. So.
Oh yeah, the tiger one's definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
We did get the Lotus
Nexus.
skin from the
Nexus. The Lotus one is one that you have to get naturally.
The Nexus. I think it says the Nexus Lotus skin or something, but anyways. Got that one from Baro Katir recently in his last visit, so we have that one at least.
Yeah, so in case we get something terrible like Patchy again. Like in this one, this Kubro, the reason why he's one general color is because I got Merle, and it looks pretty fucking ugly. I don't know if anybody else has one, but I have a real-life tricolor Merle Border Collie, and Merles do not look that fucking ugly. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what they did, but that Merle pattern doesn't make sense. That looks like fucking Patchy. You know, it looks worse than Patchy. So, I don't know.
I don't know. The only ones I've gotten are Patchy and Domino.
Yeah, he got Domino, which is one of the cooler looking ones. So I gotta get imprints off you in case I don't get any more. If I keep getting crap ones, I'll just take that from you, Nick.
Okay, I did make 2 imprints of my Domino ones. So. And then I have, I may have gotten Domino again with my Curus that I just hatched. So.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
We sure will. Nice.
Alright, time to take out my bolter because everything's starting to do less damage except for the melee, but I'm being lazy, so.
I'll melee for a little while. One day we'll have to show off that survival.
Oh, we will.
But I don't know. People say they farm for Nova systems all the time. We have done it 3 times now and gotten it twice. Wait.
Yep. 4 times.
We've done it 4 times and gotten it.
Yeah.
3 times.
Twice. No, 3 times. We built 1 and we sold 2. You're right, 3 times. 4 times, and out of the 4 times we've done it, we've gotten it 3 times. So, I forgot about the one we built.
The only thing that we have luck with, of course, is something that no one else can get, which is pretty sweet.
Yep. So, if anybody's really infuriated trying to get that, just leave us a message. Really, honestly, just leave us a message and we'll be happy to trade. We've been online with other people, and I've explained this in the other episode. People generally do not know how to negotiate. They just take what you say or they go no, and they don't ask for anything cheaper, which is stupid.
Counter offer.
Yeah. Oh, case in point, one guy I traded with the Nova Prime systems the other day. Okay, I was asking 60 platinum. First I said 70 because I was being a jerk. Online, generally speaking, people say that the minimum they go for is 60, which is kind of crazy in the first place since it's so easy to get for us. But, so I said 70 at first just to be a jerk. The guy blocked me from messaging him back instead of offering a counteroffer. He just blocked me outright. Same guy, because Nick was selling at the same time, same guy asked him, or like after, no, Nick messaged him. Same guy asked how much. Nick said 70 as well. Instead of blocking Nick, he said that was too much, and he made like a sad face, so Nick's just like, you know, make me another offer. And I'm sitting here going, what the hell? That's the same guy who just blocked me because I said 70. We finally wound up negotiating after a while. Well, Nick and him do because I can't friggin' talk to him. He winds up getting it down to us for 40 platinum and a Tower 4 survival key, even though we didn't need Tower 4 survival.
Yeah, we just did it because I was sick of negotiating with him.
Well, yeah, and plus, like I said too, it's not because we're jerks for trying to get like a bunch of money out of it. We'll give generally anything out if we can get it easily for lower prices than what most people sell it for. It's just you gotta frickin' negotiate. You gotta ask.
Yeah, seriously. If I say 70 and you say, well, how about 50? I'll be like, maybe. You know.
Yeah. Most likely, yes, because that's pretty much what I wanted out of it anyway. So yeah, sure. Why not?
I say more than I really want. You know, people just need to learn. Just make a counteroffer. It's not that hard to do. You say, how about this much? You don't go, okay, and leave.
Yep. We were
Like
laughing our ass off at that. Oh, man.
Yeah. If someone tells you you have 2 days to live, you go, oh, and just die? No, you go, is there anything we can do to make it last longer? Like,
that's a perfect
I know
analogy.
That's kind of a harsh analogy, but it's
a perfect one.
It works, right?
Yep.
You don't just lay down and take it. Maybe you do. But, see, okay, sometimes you do. Sometimes you go, okay, fine. That's it.
If you have to.
Yeah. But you don't just get all sad about it. You freaking, if you don't like it, then
try to change
something
it.
about it, yeah.
Because, like, I mean, case in point, the same exact day right before that happened to me, Nick got on there and offered his Nova Prime systems, and then the very first guy he talked to gave him 70 outright without even questioning it.
Yeah, I'm like, he said, how much for Nova Prime systems? I said 70 platinum. He said, okay, and I invited him to trade, and we traded. So it's like you'll find people who want to take your deal, or you will find people who don't counteroffer. So,
yep,
I don't know. People need to learn how the world works or something. I don't how this game works. How the game works.
This world works.
Capitalism. Yes. Oh, you're shooting with a bolter. I'm like, man, people are just disappearing from me.
Yep. There's so many of them. I just might as well clear out the pile here. Yeah. So our basic thought is, if you get something that's really rare or something that you could really sell, make sure that you don't go really low to begin with, unless if you really don't care about the item. Make sure you go pretty high. Not too high that you won't get any interest at all, obviously. So just say you want to sell. Don't say outright, I'm going to sell this for 120 and then say that in the trade, because we laugh at the people that do that. Oh, I'm going to sell this whole Nova Prime set for 600 platinum. And then it's like you see him messaging that every 3 seconds. Or, well, you can't. But like every 2 minutes. Every time that it allows him to send it again, he's sending it again. Like, you're not going to sell it for that much. Basically, just put it out there, say that you have it, and then say to PM me. You'll get answers to anything people ask how much. You say something reasonable, they'll either respond with a counteroffer or not respond to you at all, which is the funnier option because it's no skin off my nose. I'm the one that has it. Yep. You're the one looking for it, so. And then last but not least, it is a trade market. It is between people. It is between humans. Be fair. Don't expect that you're going to get fucking 300 platinum for one little part just because you have it and somebody else doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, it is supply and demand. Like right now, nobody has Loki systems. Nobody. Nobody.
Nope.
I need them still. I got one for Kurt. Actually, I got someone to sell me Loki systems for 10 platinum. And if anyone who knows Loki systems right now, there would be like, what? And that was the same day that people stopped selling them. I cannot. There's a silver fusion core over here, by the way.
Thank you.
Right. Somewhere. I can't. There you go.
That's cool.
So I got some for Kurt, because Loki is Kurt's favorite Warframe. I'm okay without having Loki right now. I really, really want it because Loki's one of my favorites, but it's not my favorite. You know.
Yes.
So I got one for Kurt. I was trying to get one for
wrong
me. Nobody had one apparently.
No, and if they do, they're selling it for over 80 platinum. It's just because it's on Tower 4 Defense that you can get it. Tower 4 Defense. Did we show a video of that? No, we didn't.
No, I have a
it's
key. Let's do that for our next video and show how.
we could try. Yeah.
Um,
It's on and off for us. Like the very first couple times we did Tower 4 Defense to get other things we needed, it wasn't bad at all. We managed to get through it once we figured out a really good strategy for just 2 people. Then every time after that, we couldn't freaking beat it at all for a long time. And then it took a lot of effort and crying and mud sweat and anguish,
swearing.
and swearing. Lots of swearing.
A lot of swearing.
I swear a lot more than I do in videos, and I still swear in videos occasionally. So
You should have seen. Basically, we give it a try. If we don't beat it, then we're done. We don't do it for the rest of the night.
yeah, it's. But our general strategy, if anybody's wondering, I think I've talked about it before. With 2 people in Tower 4 Defense, only 2 people, which already sounds crazy enough as it is. Bring somebody like Nyx for crowd control, and bring Necros for the distraction.
For
'Cause-
also crowd control, but in
Yeah.
a different way.
Yeah. Okay, we can go. By the way, it's at 20
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
Oh yeah, we've got about. Okay, I want to kill this.
We
heavy.
never once grabbed life support. By the way, as you can
Yeah,
tell,
that-
if you bring the
see?
right materials.
That's how you get out of here.
And let's see what we get.
Oh, that's all right.
This isn't hard to do. So burst on prime stock, I think, is one of the parts I need for the burst on prime. I think I have everything for it now. So
I think actually I do too.
yeah. So there you go. We at least got
Nice.
something we needed.
Oops, don't do that. Alright, sorry. I'm a little bit behind here.
I'm in no rush. Don't worry. I'm looking through crap and playing around, so it's cool. God, I love my new Kubro though. He's just manhandling things.
Get up. There we go. Did you check in here?
I did. There's nothing in there. I just cleared it out. So there you
was
go.
Alloy plate in there, you lying jerk.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry.
I don't have 100,000 of those or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, real quick too. Once we're done with this, Nick, just to add like another minute or 2 to the video, let's go to the dojo.
Okay.
But there you go. So there was a quick mission,
Wow.
about 15,000 credits. Tower 3 Exterminate, which is pretty good. Really good leveling, as you can see. Bow Prime Ornament, a Mobile Defense, and a Burst on Prime Stock, all in 20 minutes time. We didn't even pick up a single
Life support.
life support at all.
Yeah.
Not a single one. You didn't need it. You didn't need to at all.
You don't need them.
Yeah. And then last but not least, too. What?
If you do it right. If you can kill them fast enough, then you don't need it.
Yeah. You never need it if you can kill them fast enough. Also, it depends on the spawns too. In that case, we got really good spawns. Sometimes you will get like no spawns at all, which happens. It's just a natural thing. But last but not least, I just wanted to get in our dojo real quick, just to show you guys that with 2 people too, a lot of people, I think, were kind of wondering, you know, when you have been playing this game for a while, if you're wanting to start your own clan instead of like joining a massive one already, so you can kind of evade some of the taxes and stuff like that. And as you can see, this is just built by Nick and I. I started this dojo by myself when Nick and I first started out. What?
It spawned me facing my face into a dead end, just like
Yeah, me too. Mine did the same thing. It's kind of weird, but
Interesting.
that's whatever.
Yeah.
I started this by myself on the first floor.
Oh yeah, I'll just take the teleport
Yeah.
down to the
Oh,
first
and-
floor.
By the way, don't take this as showing off or anything. I just wanted to show anybody. I know we would have questions about it, anything like that. You don't need to join a massive clan and incur all those tax credits and stuff like that, and possibly trading taxes and stuff. You could do this by yourself with a buddy. You could do this by yourself. Because let's see, when I first started this, Nick and I were playing this a little bit, and I was the one that started the dojo. I built, well, this room was obviously there. I wanted building some of these pluses. The first reactors we had were these ones over here and over here. And we started building up on this together afterwards, and it costs a lot of forma for sure, but you can do it with just 2 people.
Yeah, no worries. It just takes time, honestly. That's
That's all it takes.
time
Yeah.
and forma, and seeing how we have like 23 forma blueprints right now, I think You'll be all right.
Also, Nick, don't look at any signs because I just did. Now people are gonna see that one.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, about that.
We like
Which
putting
one
signs.
was it?
The Kurt loves cock one.
Oh. Yeah,
Roosters
he
are pretty
does.
cool. Yeah, roosters are
Yeah.
pretty cool. I like roosters.
Elevator.
Yep, and then I'm just showing so I just want to show you guys this dojo real quick so that anybody had any questions about that.
Yeah.
Really it just takes time and it takes a patient eye to figure out how you want to do it. Because if you just kind of throw things together willy-nilly, which is how we started doing it, you're going to wind up breaking down a lot of rooms that you've already pre-built.
Oh yeah. Make sure you have it planned out. Like here's our.
Yeah. This is our we call this our sanctuary before the training room. This is where you come and relax and ring the bell incessantly.
Yep. And my music's not on, so you can't hear it. Let me turn it on.
Yeah, you could turn the music on just a little bit, Nick. Actually, there's not really much music playing that we could get in trouble for. Nope, don't look at any of the signs. It's not because we don't want you guys to see them. It's because we have really funny humor, quote unquote, quote unquote,
We
funny
have
humor.
stupid humor.
So we have humor of a 6-year-old, but
Yeah.
no, 6-year-olds wouldn't know some of the words we know. I would say like
Yeah.
a 13-year-old who just learned some of the bad words, you know.
Yeah, probably.
So
Well,
But
no,
yeah.
a 13-year-old doesn't know what they all mean yet. But,
Yep.
you know, maybe.
Yep.
Well,
But
that door is broken.
so there you go. I mean, I wasn't really going to explain everything because you can see for yourself, but this is where our final area is. We finally got the grandest hall done recently. We got the colors up on it. Some of the colors. We're going to be doing like a theme of red and brown through the entire dojo, so this is the very place we're going to start. We're going to build our new trade hall here. Get rid of the trade hall down here, as you can see. So we finally named things properly, but this is the main hall. This is where we were going to be trading. So we're going to take this out once that other one's done and put it in that room. Or we're going to have that in this room now, so then anybody that'll show up will be in the grandest hall, and the rest of it's going to be just for us. So, yeah, this is just to show you that you don't need to have a large clan to join to make a dojo a size you prefer. You can make your own. It's really not hard to get the materials if you just play the game for a while, like we have.
There isn't.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, if you see this, you might go, oh, well, that dojo's kind of bland except for those 2 rooms or whatever. You know, that one hallway and this room. We just haven't gotten around to decorating. Like, we don't really care that much. We're going to decorate the crap out of that grandest hall. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
since that's where everyone's going to spawn in, and since we don't have a big clan, it's just me and Kurt.
Yep.
We have no reason to make a huge, wonderfully everything decorated. You know, I don't care.
Yep. What he's basically saying is I do what I want.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do. 'Cause that's what I want to do.
I'm going ahead.
But anyway, so yeah, thanks guys for watching. I just wanted to end with this, just in case anybody had any questions about dojos and stuff like that. I know there's a ton of videos on dojos and stuff, but if here's my biggest point to say for any dojos you're making: if you have to go and farm for base materials like ferrite, ferrite, alloy plate, any of that kind of stuff, Roberto, if you have to go and farm for that to build the dojo parts, I advise not building the dojo parts you have yet.
Yeah,
Because those parts are in anything you build. Those are base parts for anything you build. Hey, Nick.
Hey.
How's migration?
Ah.
Those are in anything you build. Like any normal base thing you build, you're going to need those kinds of parts. Like, it would not be worth doing. Let's see. I'm just trying to find anything that... Yeah, see, as you can see. Okay, twin gremlins. I've had these forever. Salvage, circuits, Roberto. If you don't have those kinds of parts to build in your dojo, the next item, the next weapon you're going to build, you will not have the parts for those either. And that's just a waste of time on your part, and you're just going to be frustrated with yourself that you're wasting time to farm for a dojo when you need the weapons to get the parts anyway. So my advice, don't farm for parts like that for the dojo only. Farm them if you need them for weapons. And then you'll accumulate enough, as you can see, 488,000 alloy plate. I mean, 5,600 polymer bundles, 1,200 control modules. If you just keep playing it and you just don't worry about it, you just get the parts like this, eventually you can make the dojo how you want. Yeah, that's my advice.
If you're struggling for parts, don't choose dojo over making weapons and stuff.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah.
The more you level up your weapons and stuff, the higher levels you can do, and the more things drop. Like, I know this is kind of like basic day 1 stuff, but hey, maybe someone is on day 1 and I happen to find this video. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah.
it's a good advice. But anyway, I'm letting this run a little bit too long because him and I are both rambling a little. But I just wanted to, I just wanted to speak about it. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, everybody.
Say bye, Nick.
Goodbye.
Bye.